Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream on a Monday morning, start of a brand new week. We should be getting the new unit info in what, 56 minutes, something like that. Oh yeah, it's the thing with the everyone gets the ultra super lucky thing today. A shout out to Christopher over on the Twitch side, the 10 months Twitch Prime. Beans, beans, beans. Let's go. Yeah, nice little extra 7 stones on login. We take those. I mean, yeah, we'd probably... I don't think we'd ever get Super Saiyan 4, like, adult and, like, mini tag as, like, the same, because they're both Goku, right? Like... Yeah, Stephen C, how's it going? If it is DAIMA, I'll be going low on it, because till next month I'm taking a break from spending on Dokkan. I mean, yeah, realistically, as a filler Dokkan Fest, people probably should be going a bit chill on it. Like... Have you watched the official Resident Evil movie trailer? I saw one a while back, like the first teaser of one, I think. But if there's a new one, I haven't seen it. Although I have just seen there is a trailer for Reacher Season 4. Let's go. Yeah, the info is today because the teaser thing was on Sunday, so the reveal will be today, and the unit will potentially come out on Wednesday. Yeah, Legends leaked their new character by accident again. It's Golden Freezer and 17. I mean, Super Bosses does desperately need buffs. New Goku Black would be awesome. With how many Gohan's taking 900k supers against the 11th anniversary Super Saiyan 3 DAIMA Vegeta fight. Wait, what? That seems unusually high. I mean, you haven't got him in like slot 1 or something, right? The reveal should be in 49 minutes. The Evil Dead trailer looks good. You haven't seen that either. I have to catch up on some like trailers and stuff after the stream, I think. I'll make sure we refresh our pet time though first before we do anything else, so I don't forget. For the 3 wishes thing, I got the Kai event tickets, meat items, and link skill orbs, like every time basically. I don't need any of the other things. Yeah, no, the Xenoverse Vegeta is in mid. He's very good. He's super underrated. He's just not good against hard-hitting AGL bosses because he doesn't have guard. But that doesn't make him bad. Because remember, people. This is my has always been my big contention with the community, is that everyone uses the word mid wrong. Because mid would be like 5 out of 10. And Xenoverse Vegeta is definitely not a 5 out of 10. Movie Heroes team. Second position after his supers. Let me double check. I mean, Beast isn't mid either, though. That's. First anniversary special battle stage 1. I mean, he gets 50% attack up with each turn passed. So if it's like turn 4, he is doing an extra 200% damage. But his super should only do like 5 to 6 million. Like, there's no way Beast should be taking that much damage from that Vegeta. Got Deborah as well. I guess it depends, because I think is His metal crawler's leader skill. I guess it just depends who else is on the team and who you want to run. Like, because Goma's just 200% to all Terrifying Conquerors, whereas if you're running Deborah, he's only giving the full buff to Corroded Body and Mind and Successors, so Goma probably is just the better leader. Yeah, I'll have a look. Mine's got one dupe, but we'll see. Yeah, I say Dark FE, don't get your hopes up, because we have seen a very consistent pattern of characters that were the best units in the game getting an easy A and being like decent, but not like super crazy. So if you're expecting STR Beast to gap the game again when he gets his ECA, I think you will be disappointed. Stone's Purple Keys and me in the first 3 times Link scores. Yeah, that seems fair. Ryan Gosling announced for Ghost Rider. Yeah, that could be interesting. Oh, and yeah, you have to get 18 key as well, otherwise he doesn't get orbs. He doesn't get defense. I knew Vigio would get supered. That's right, he's there for all the counters. I mean, I think, yeah, Dark FE, you know I love you, buddy, but I think you are one of the prime examples of people massively overreacting about this beast Gohan. Like, he can potentially have key issues on turn 1, and then he gives himself so much extra key that it's never going to matter. And he can tank and he can counter. It's just like certain situations, like he's not going to tank literally everything in the game, but like I have one dupe in mind and I've used him a whole bunch, and I very rarely ever have him be the one who dies. Like a bunch of the times that we went through all the new like Red Zone RE bosses like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, God Goku, Triku, like using the Beast Gohan team, all the runs that I lost, it was basically never Beast Gohan that died. It was always somebody else. Like the AGL Super Saiyans or Birdku, like... And that's the thing that we've talked about in videos and stuff before, like, I absolutely get that people are disappointed because he's definitely not as good as he should have been. But that's making people act like he's way worse than he actually is. Like, I've used him and his team to beat, like, every single event in the game, so... And I know, obviously, like I say, like, that claim has been something that people have said for years, and it's not necessarily always like other units can carry the team, but as I say, like I have very rarely in any of these events had him be the one who dies. I say he's definitely not as good as he should have been, and he's super annoying at times. Like if all the attacks are in slot 1 and then there's like one attack in slot 2, like he can't go in slot 1, so you have to put him in slot 2 and he only gets 1 counter, which is annoying. But he's definitely not mid. Yeah, I just don't get... I'm like, maybe you've had some like wild experiences, but like the claim that like he can't tank, like I just don't accept that as being true. Like, because he can tank. Like mine tanks. So kind of crazy. I can't remember how I built this team before. Oh yeah, it's a lot of Super Saiyan Gokus is the main problem. Although yeah, these guys didn't have their easy A, I think, the last time I did this, so they are significantly better now. But yeah, the team has like 4 units on it that are all called Super Saiyan Goku. At times. Potential key issues. It's the highest additional. I would say, yeah, use the highest dodge orbs that you've got. Because at 55%, he can potentially be a liability. He just needs more dodge. Hey, we managed to get a turn where even though we did have 2 Super Saiyan Gokus, we also had Bardock, so we can actually have Lynx active. Let's go. If they drop full Super Saiyan Goku, I'd give them all my money. Yeah, I don't know if... I mean, Sparking Zero has finally done it, so we finally have a Dragon Ball game that has full Super Saiyan Goku in it, which... didn't think we would potentially ever see. Yeah, having Super Saiyan Bardock fight Frieza and King Cold is pretty good. Other than Bardock, Kefla, and Tapion, what units do you want to see be on top in Dokkan? My Super Boo needs one. Aside from those ones... I want to see, like, we talked about it in the Super Bosses thing, but I would like to see a new, like, Goku Black that has that intro with, like, the Cyclone and the red eyes, and then transforms into Rosé. And it's like the best unit in the game. Best TUR or LR, I guess, depending on when he is. And Nova, how do you record stream? Yeah, I have a capture card that plugs into my phone. But yeah, as I say, Beast is like, he can be disappointing, but he's definitely not mid. As I've said loads of times, like, I think people just don't, like, people just use the word mid wrong, and I find it really annoying. Because mid literally means like middle of the road. It means 5 out of 10, like in the middle. And Beast is absolutely not a 5 out of 10 unit. Like, yeah, the AGL Super Saiyans can be okay. They feel like a unit that ends up, although it's harder to get their attack, but they just guaranteed transform on turn 5 now, but they feel like a unit that could be decent on the team as like a floater or something, but part of their passive, it kind of like makes them want to be slot 1, but they're not super good in slot 1. Even with the extra damage reduction that they get on turn 1, they're still not like super good. This is the only really annoying fight because it has locking. I mean, the AGL Super Saiyan's Easy A is pretty decent. Overall. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're dead instantly. That's why this fight is so annoying, because it has locking. And so it's like, hey, you started the rotation with 2 characters that basically have to be in slot 3, and we're going to lock one of them in slot 1. So now I just instantly die. Yeah, Anto, how's it going? But yeah, like literally them adding in a boss fight that locks in a mode where you can only use a limited amount of characters is actual crazy work. Like, that absolutely should not be allowed. Oh, god damn it. I get the worst clone locked in slot 1 as well for the first, thing of this. Literally, the AGL one that couldn't dodge could have been in slot 1 instead. Okay, didn't super, so it's fine. Doing well besides struggling with stage 25 in Frontier. Oh, the Namek one. Yeah, because the other one doesn't have 25 stages. Which one is that one? Where you fight in Frieza and then STR full power. Okay. Oh, is that the one where he seals one of your guys every turn? Oh, it's the one where I ended up having to win with in Namek Goku is basically invincible once you get a few turns in. But then he's sealed and then also can't additional. So you just have to normal attack him once every turn for 30 turns to be able to kill him. Yeah, so the info should be out in just over half an hour, 31 minutes. Yeah, definitely need a new Namek Goku. And a proper Dokkan Fest Namek Frieza. God. Terrible orbs again. Hey, Jedi Shell, how's it going? Bama sucks. Not a fan of it. It feels like not like Dragon Ball. I mean, it's a lot more like OG Dragon Ball than like Z and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like it still has the Dragon Ball feel. I understand if people don't like it though. I enjoyed it enough for what it was, but I wouldn't say I was like a huge fan. Plus, I've never really been a massive fan of GT, and it just copied a load of stuff from GT. So obviously, like, I don't really care about that. The physical kid Goku. Well, I'm back into collecting Pokemon cards. Okay. Fair. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so it should be info today and then banner Wednesday, I think. So is that all the missions? Because I don't need to do another run. If it is, yeah, it is. Just check. I don't have any other mission things. Yeah, I got back into playing a lot more Magic now, so... Yeah, just looking into some stuff about the fan meetup thing.
All right, let's do this.
Alright, so we'll just burn through our dailies here. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so there's potential interesting this isn't a support thing at all. I haven't played Pokemon, we're just collecting, trading, and destroying future wealth. True. Yeah, what's the point of having a thing I can click on that says online help desk and then it doesn't open that? It just opens up like a knowledge base, a knowledge thing where you can search for what your issue is. But that's not what I clicked on. I clicked on support desk. I mean, I must have a Bandai Namco ID. It's got the ultra lucky Shenron login bonus. I can't tell if you're, because I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the stream, so I can't tell if you're memeing. Because yeah, it was literally guaranteed for everybody to get it today. Yeah, literally everyone was guaranteed to get the ultra super lucky today. Yeah, I can't log into this, which is annoying. It's one of the things I like nowadays. One of these things nowadays where it's really annoying how difficult it is to actually get to speak to a person for like anything. Like, I just want to be able to contact Bandai customer support. Because technically I should have a Bandai Namco ID account thing, because I've got my Dokkan account is like synced up to it, so, and I can log into the web store, so because what happens if I go to the web store?
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, I'm expecting Aaron Sue to be the one of the Peppy Gals characters. Hey, Dr. Pritch, how's it going? Yeah, I was just saying about how I've been Googling it and finding it very difficult to get in touch with Bandai Namco. I haven't said why yet, though, just in case. But I wasn't sure whether to mention it straight away in case. Although I suppose now it's just a case of waiting to see what they say, isn't it? So not really much we can do now. Right, so yeah, let me actually do that then. I just remember the days of like when I was first playing Final Fantasy VII. Super 17 to Dragon Ball Super. I mean, it would be cool. The Orma Clash isn't hard as long as you're prepared. I think you're allowed to vlog, I'm not sure. But also remember they said for this one as well, which is kind of disappointing, that the producers won't be there. So it is like a fan meetup event, but like Geppy and that like won't be there. But yeah, shout out to Dr. Pritch. I was just going to say your name looked different and didn't have the member thing. Member for 40 months. Let's go. W's for Dr. Pritch in the chat. Yeah, send an email, so fingers crossed. Yeah, because to enter, you have to be a resident of the US. But if you win, you get to take a guest. And we don't know if the guest also has to be a resident of the US. My guess is probably yes. Because on that thing, it does say, like, the guest has to, like, also meet the terms and conditions. And I'm pretty sure that that is just one of the terms and conditions, that you have to be a resident of the US. But we'll see. It's a shame I'm not big enough, because obviously that global fan meetup that Truth went to, where they met Geppy and everything, that was for global, but they personally invited Truth and Nano, because obviously they're two of the biggest creators, but they play JP, so technically they couldn't have entered it anyway, but so they personally invited them to come. And that's the thing, I'd love to be relevant enough that they actually just invite me to come, like, even though I don't live in America. The unit reveal should be in 13 minutes. But yeah, I remember playing Final Fantasy VII, and my friend was like, had been playing it for like a couple of days before me. So I would basically just phone, because this is back in the day, like phone his house phone, which would usually be answered by his mum, ask if I could speak to him, and then be like, hey, I just got to this bit and I don't know what to do, like I don't know where to go now. Yeah, make sure to mention you're a Dokkan YouTuber, so who knows. Yeah, that would be cool. If it's like, if the answer would usually just be no, but then they're like, oh, really? Like, who is it? Or something, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I'm full on Unk status now, that's for sure. Yeah, I remember the days, yeah, when we didn't have mobile phones, so you had to phone someone's house phone and ask if you could speak to them.
All right, let's do this.
But we're talking about, like, when I was, like, 13 or something, like... So funny though that they keep, like, Legends just keeps leaking. Apparently it's always Universe Survival Saga characters as well. I should have invited people who got accepted for the 10th anniversary. Yeah, if you got invited to the one that then got cancelled, I feel like you should have kind of automatically got an invite to the next one. Because that's harsh. But yeah, getting invited to, like, to go to one of those events would kind of be like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity thing for me. Because realistically, I don't think I would ever just be randomly going to America, like, for a holiday or anything. Like, being able to meet, like, hopefully if I did get to go, it will also be one that, like, other people like Minato and stuff are going to, because, yeah, I'd never get an opportunity to, like, meet them otherwise. So, it'd be cool. Imagine if we were all able to go and did, like, a special episode of the Slot 1 Super Podcast at the Fan me up. Yeah, the curse of not living in America. I know, right?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, it's the international version, i.e., as long as you live in America. Because obviously we all call it global, but their official name for it is the international version. And I'd be a guess if that happens. I mean, yeah, I think so. Considering you'd be the only reason I'd be there, so. But yeah, we'll see. I kind of am expecting them to say no, but. Reveal was in 9 minutes. Yep. Well, 8 minutes now. Yeah, to be fair, I meant like when I first played Final Fantasy, not when it actually first came out. Because I think I rented it from Blockbuster, so it obviously can't have been like brand new.
All right, let's do this.
I expect Goku plus Glorio and Pansy. I'm hoping it's going to be Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Do Reversible Exchange. Zarbon and Dodoria time. Yeah, Toon will be happy. Unfortunately, it doesn't make sense with the hint. I'll send mines over the fake leak. I don't know anything about that. Or are you talking about the one that was the Broly for TDC one? Lead us to Namek GDC. I mean, that would be cool. Yeah. Right, yeah, let's move the chats over here. We can get ready to get the details up on the main thing. It's supposedly a Daima card similar to Goku, Trunks, and Pan. Oh, right, okay, that's the leak thing. Oof. Oh yeah, I haven't updated this in a while. I keep forgetting to do it, so this has dropped by quite a significant amount of members. That's right. Hopefully we get a world tournament soon. I haven't played the Modern Doom trilogy, no. I don't mind first-person games, but I'm not so much of a fan of like super crazy, fast-paced shooter like first-person games. If it turns out in a couple of months already, it can be 10 years old, has 170k karma. The reveal should be in 5 minutes. 430 rainbow units, nice. Nice. Just a double check mine. Yeah, I've only really heard good things about like the newer Doom games. Just get the Dokkan page up ready as well. Right, we got 3 minutes. What are your final bets, everyone? What do you think? Who's it going to be? Geek Recon, how's it going? Yeah, so my tag for rainbow characters has 954 characters on it. And that's assuming I haven't forgotten to put the tag on any of the characters that are rainbow. Obviously, some of those are free to play, and like I have like the 3 copies of Goku. And then if we go to... Where's my all link level 10 characters? So I have 1,101 characters at full level 10 links. Goku, Pansy, and Glorio. Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta with Pansy side banner unit. I mean, they're not going to drop... I don't think they're going to drop something like a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta together as, like, a random filler Dokkan Fest. That's, like, an anniversary LR, or, like, worldwide LR. Having Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, like, together on the same card, like, as a reversible exchange, or even joined forces. Like, that's an anniversary card, not a random filler TUR. $1,679 rainbow, 1,683 link level 10. Damn. Glorio with Pansy banner unit. If it's just a standalone Glorio, I feel like that would be kind of disappointing. Alright, here we go. Yes! Let's go. I was kind of right, because it looks like it's in the animations from the picture that they've posted. I've got to wait for them to post all the actual images so I can have them all up on the screen. But... yeah, so, I mean, I can put this up on this. Well, no, I can't, because I need to still be able to look at all the other windows, but... Yeah, so Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku. The image that they've posted, though, clearly has Super Saiyan 3 do in the animations. So whether that's his EX, probably like an EX Super, maybe. Oh, look. What a massive surprise that nobody expected. A banner unit Shin. No one expected that. DAIMA Blue Zone. Interesting. New stage of Transcendent Difficulty will be added to the Goma event. Stage 2 of this will be available. That was an event that gave out a bunch of stones. That's good. Excuse me. But yeah, everyone expected the Shin banner unit because of that super attack skip thing. And it made no sense that, like, Shin was on the list of super attack skip characters and he didn't even have a character. Yeah, hopefully Shin is good. They've done a decent job with banner units. Hey, thanks, guys. Yeah, no, every new release gets a seriously serious stage and the 7 free tickets. They've been doing that for quite a long time now. Like, every single new unit release gets that. Right, so Goku, of course, is a 2-page thing, so gotta wait for them to post the second page. I'm purposely not reading any of it because I want to, like, when I read the things out, I want it to be, like, the first time I'm reading it. Because they've got to post the second part of the unit details. There we go. Oh, which is literally one picture. And then the animations post will be the next one as well. And then we should be good to go. Was it oh, it's adventurers in the demon realm. Yeah, so the event that was the one for Mini Daima Goku and Glorio is the one that's getting the new stage for the Mini Goku medals. Okay, so there's the animations as well. So I need to make sure they're not at like a ridiculous volume. So let me mute this quickly. Okay, that's about the same volume, I think. Right. Okay. Now we can finally look at all this stuff. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing over Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we've had the details officially posted on the Dokkan social media for the next Dokkan festival that we'll be releasing in, should be 2 days time, at least for me, on the 29th. It's basically, well, the banner time's usually like 3 hours behind when this news dropped, so we're talking about like 45 hours from now, basically, this should be out. So we can see here it is mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Daima. And then funnily enough, like I talked about in my video when we talked about the hint and the Daima potential, you can see down here in the bottom 2 frames, it looks like we are getting Super Saiyan 3 Do as part of at least one of his animations. But as you can see here, not part of the card itself. It is just Super Saiyan 3 Goku brackets mini brackets Daima. So obviously that means he's going to be on a lot of good categories, all the typical things we would expect a Super Saiyan 3 Goku to be on. So let's go ahead and take a look at what he does. We've also got the details for Abandoned Unit Shin, but let's take a look at Goku first. So Goku is a Dragon Ball Seekers Mastered Evolution or Transformation Boost category lead. And then his extra 50% is for Daima or Power Beyond Super Saiyan. So because most Daima characters are on Dragon Ball Seekers, so he will be a full leader for basically everybody on the Daima category. So that is good. And then, yeah, things like Mastered Evolution and Transformation Boost combined with Power Beyond Super Saiyan means that there should be a lot of really good characters on his leader skill as well. So that's good. We can see his links here as well. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Shocking Speed, Saiyan Warrior Race, Kamehameha Fierce Battle. Very interesting though, for the mini version, I guess, for the Daima one. Like, he's one of the only Super Saiyan 3 Gokus in the game, I think, that he has Shocking Speed and Prepared for Battle, but he doesn't have Over in a Flash, which is usually the Super Saiyan 3, like, key link. So that's interesting. Right, so let's take a look at what he does. Obviously, I didn't say at the beginning, but as I always do with these like reveal videos, I haven't looked at any of his details before I started recording, so this is all my genuine, like, fresh first impression of what he does. So let's take a look. So activates the entrance animation when 3 or more Dragon Ball Seekers or Mastered Evolution characters are on the team. So that's easy enough to do. Obviously with the Daima team, everyone's a Dragon Ball Seeker. Mastered Evolution, a lot of these other characters that you're going to be running him with, like other Super Saiyan 3s or like Blue Goku and stuff like that, are on Mastered Evolution, so that shouldn't be too bad. So his intro gives him attack and defense 300%, guards all attacks, and launches an additional super for 5 turns. So big stat boost, guard, and an extra super for the first 5 turns. Then his normal basic effects are Key 3, attack and defense 300%, changes Key Sphere's AGL to Rainbow, as crit chance, dodge, and damage reduction of 33%. I forgot to mention as well specifically that he is super physical as well. So he's got a bit of crit, bit of dodge, bit of damage reduction. That's pretty good. When 6 or more superclass allies are on the team, he gets a guaranteed additional super and can survive KOs once per turn. That's interesting. So obviously, like a sort of Godku thing, he basically has to be on pretty much a full superclass team, because obviously a team is 7 characters including the friend, so you can have 1 extreme unit on the team and he still gets this part of his passive. For 3 turns from his entry turn, he gets an extra 33% damage reduction before attacking, so that means before attacking he would have 66%. When activating the active skill or attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets 333% extra attack, recovers 3% HP when HP is 1% or less, and then one time only recovers HP, 30% HP when HP is 1 or less. So I guess, yeah, that gives him a way to like surviving the KO attack. So he survives the KO attack, drops to 1 HP, and then when he then attacks, so if he's in slot 1 and he gets hit and lives, then he attacks, and then for one time only, yeah, you get the 30% HP boost. You also would get this one as well, so you'd go back up to 33% HP. When he receives an attack, as long as you have 12 or more ki, he gets an extra 333% defense and chance to evade attacks an extra 33% when HP is 33% or less. And then for every ki sphere obtained, he gets crit chance 10%. So bearing in mind he already has 33%, so if you get 6 orbs with him, he already has 93% damage reduction, crit. And if you get 7 orbs, he just has guaranteed crit. So that's certainly interesting. So yeah, interesting. So his defense, I'm not sure how good his high, well, he gets 300% for 5 turns, then he's got 300% anyway. Then when he receives an attack, he's going to get 333%. So if his start of turn defense was like 1 million, he would immediately jump up to like 4.3 million, which is kind of crazy. With 33% damage reduction, 66 if he's getting hit in slot 1. And then he's got decent crit chance. So his active skill is Resonance of Surging Power. Can be activated when there's a demonic power ally attacking in the same turn, or starting from the 5th turn. That's interesting. Raises attack by 1,333% temporarily. Does ultimate damage to the enemy and recovers 30% HP. Dragon Ball Seekers or Mastered Evolution allies 30% defense for 3 turns. Damn. Well, that's kind of crazy. That's a lot of damage, potentially. And then, yeah, there's his links. There's all his categories. Tons of categories. His super attack. So he's got the Super Dragon Fist as his super. Greatly raise attack and raise defense for 1 turn. And then he has an EX super. So, yeah, normal super is greatly raise attack, raise defense for 1 turn, immense damage. The condition for the EX super is when the first attack in the turn is a super that performs a crit, 60%. Oh, so he basically has the Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku EX super like condition. And then his EX super is massively raise attack and raise defense in 1 turn, ultimate damage to the enemy, raise allies' chance of performing a crit by 100% for 1 turn. Oh, damn. So yeah, if he gets his EX super in slot 1, that means everybody else on the rotation gets a guaranteed crit with all their attacks. So, yeah, that seems pretty good. So, yeah, he definitely looks solid. So then we got the banner unit Shin, who is a Daima or Dragon Ball Seekers lead. He's super AGL. Second defense 250. Daima or Dragon Ball Seeker allies get 2 key and 40% support. High chance to dodge. When there's a Daima or Dragon Ball Seekers ally, he gets more attack and an additional super. When he's the first attacker at the start of the turn, he changes AGL orbs to STR. When he's the second attacker at the start of the turn, he changes AGL to Tech. And when he's the third attacker at the start of the turn, he changes AGL to Physical. Now, this could actually be really useful for the Daima team, because if you're floating him in slot 3, when he next comes back onto the rotation, he's in slot 1. So then he'll be creating STR orbs for STR Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. So that's pretty good. When there's 3 Daima character allies or 3 Seekers allies in the same turn, orbs change to Rainbow, extra 350 attack and 150 defense, attacks effective against all types, additional attack that has a great chance to become a super. So yeah, I'm like a full Daima setup, because this is 3 Daima allies or 3 Seeker allies in the same turn. But yeah, on the full Daima setup, he looks like he's going to be pretty good. He has 35% extra dodge chance before attacking. So if you put him in slot 1, he has an 85% chance to dodge. And then when attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets another 250% attack and defense. And then when receiving an attack from an enemy who he has hit with his super, he gets an extra 250 defense and 50% damage reduction. So he actually could be like pretty decent as a slot 1 character. So that's quite interesting. His links aren't too crazy, but he does have Cold Judgment. He has Godly Power Infighter. He's on Daima, Patara, Realm of Gods, Dragon Ball Seekers, Time Travelers, and Demonic Power. And his super is greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and a high chance to stun. So yeah, he seems very, very good. He seems very good as a support for the Daima team. So yeah, that seems very, very strong. And then we do have the animations as well. So we change the view thing here. So if we go onto this and go to this, just pause the OSTs in the background. Right, let's check out the animations. So this is Shin Super. Nothing particularly crazy, but I mean, what did we expect? Goku's intro. Nice. Okay. So super attack. This should be his normal super, right? Yeah. It's pretty basic. This would be the EX though. Interesting. Interesting choice, because the EX is a voiced, but they just had that as the voice line instead of him saying "Come in my heart." Yes, that's our boy do.
I want to fight too.
This is active skill. Okay, not bad, not bad. I mean, I would say the animations aren't anything like super crazy, but they're obviously not bad at all. So that's interesting. We do also have news as well. So we've got obviously the new stage of a Dokkan event being added. This is the stage that originally was for Daima, Goku, and Glorio. So this is having a new stage added in order to get the medals for this Goku. And then obviously information on upcoming content. So we're getting a Daima edition Super Magnificent or Supreme Magnificent Battle RE, aka Blue Zone RE, for Daima edition. So we can see at the very least Mini Super Saiyan 4 and Mini Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta are bosses. A new difficult stage of the Supreme Demon King event. This is a new stage of transcendent difficulty, so that should be interesting. Then we got stage 2 of Take Down the Gendarmerie event will be available. This was just another event that gave out a bunch of stones, so this should be pretty good. Then obviously we always get a new stage of Seriously Serious when a new unit comes out, so you can beat this, beat the missions to get some stones, but most importantly, beating this stage 1 time will give you the 7 free tickets to do a free ticket summon for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then we're going to have an update to Ultimate Clash where the enemy typings will change once again. So I believe that is the only, yeah, that's all the new news. So there you go. Super Saiyan 3 Mini Daima Goku is the upcoming Dokkan Festival. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I might make one of those posts for the community tab for you guys to give me your community response and make a video on that later. But let me know your initial thoughts on Super Saiyan 3 Goku down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Okay, all right, so yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, it's one of those things. When it comes to these like filler Dokkan Fests, like you should always really kind of be in the mindset of like, yeah, you probably should be skipping this. Like, obviously he does look like he's going to be pretty good, but yeah, saving your stones for GDC at this point is probably the better choice. But alright, so I'm just got to make a thumbnail so we can put that video up straight away. Super Saiyan 3 Mini Daima Goku. Funny that I posted that video yesterday though, saying that like I want it to be Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Do as like a reversible exchange, which obviously it isn't that, but it is he is in the animations, which is pretty funny. So put that there. Put that there. There. Uh, so new going on. This is straight through. Seriously, I don't like Daima. Zero hype for me. Zero rotation for the summon points. This will be a typical thing for you, where you'll say that and then you'll do your 3 rotations to get the summon points, and you'll pull like 2 copies. So then you'll do like another 2 rotations or something, or another 2 summons, and get him to like 79%, like 250 stones. We have to sort that out, but we can get this put up now straight away. If he's physical, that means the seriously serious mission will be to use a full team of int characters, which will be interesting. Yeah, maybe this will be the time that I finally get the I get the new unit with the tickets. But yeah, as we always say when we do these events live, news things live, make sure you guys do go check out the video version that gets posted, because obviously it helps out the channel quite a lot. As I say before, like, I know a lot of you guys, if you like me covering the news live when it comes out and like being live when news comes out, help support the channel by checking out the video version, because even if you were here when we recorded it, because obviously if like everyone who was just here for the stream then doesn't bother to watch the video, that doesn't help me. So then it's better for me to just not be live when news comes out and just do a video instead. So if you guys like the news coverage being live, help support it by checking out the video, even if you just leave it open in another tab, like, and don't actually watch it, but just so that it gets a view. Leave a comment, let me know you came over from the stream. All of that stuff helps out the channel. So oh yeah, someone mentioned that in a comment, which could make sense. Someone was saying earlier about like what would Aaron Sue's animations be. But literally they could be of like Ku and Do attacking like for her. Yeah, get nice trolling with his things again. But yeah, I think he looks pretty good. Alright, so I'll make a post so it's up now for you guys to be able to comment on for the video later. So what are your guys' thoughts on Mini SSJ3 Goku? Good pick for a filler DFE, question mark. Is he good enough? And will you be summoning and make a community response video and put the picture on there? Right, there we go. So now this is the link to the post. So if you want to get in there now, I'll be making the community response video later. So you've got a while. You don't have to reply to it like right now to be able to be in the video, but I'll be recording that later on today. So make sure to get your thoughts in there if you want it to be in the video. Just post it in the Discord quickly as well. Yeah, I've used all my summon tickets. I didn't get anything particularly good. But yeah, Pansy wouldn't be on Peppy Gal's category. It doesn't mean she can't be on the banner. I think. Have all the units always been Peppy Gal's characters? I can't remember. Oh, hello. So they've also just posted Hirudegarn and Super Saiyan 3 Goku are going to Easy A. Because they just posted Hirudegarn, so obviously Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to as well. Well, I guess we have to fire up the old video thing again then, huh? That's weird. They don't normally do that. So Hirudegarn will be a nice buff for the Cell Max team, because obviously he's not on Terrifying Conquerors or Power Absorption. So yeah, the details are just getting posted now. Oh, I love that STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, man. I'm so excited for this. Where's... So there's Hirudegarn. And we just need them to post Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Because obviously they're going to easy them both at the same time, because Super Saiyan 3 Goku will be on the new Goku's leader skill. Yep, there he is. Dude, STR, I love this STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let's do his one first, because he's obviously on the team. People on Reddit are already calling Super Saiyan 3 Goku mid. Well, of course they are, because the community just literally cannot ever fathom how to actually, like, rate units. Like, literally every single post for every unit that ever releases on the official Twitter post, there will always be, if you look at the comments, like, there will be a comment saying that the unit is terrible, and then another unit saying that a comment saying that they're really good. These be separate EZA stages. Probably not. Right. I guess let's take a look at these then, huh? Hey guys, Marsingan here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and I didn't expect to be back with another video this quickly, but it seems in an unusual twist, as they don't usually do this. Dokkan waited a few minutes after posting the, well, actually it was about half an hour. Dokkan waited about half an hour after posting the details for Super Saiyan 3 Mini Daima Goku, and have now posted EZA details for STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Int Hirudegarn. So this is very interesting because, like, I love this Goku. He's going to be, I'm really hoping that he's going to be good, because obviously he's going to be on Goku's leader skill, because Super Saiyan 3 Goku's on Mastered Evolution, and then obviously Power Beyond Super Saiyan, like, he's going to be on the full leader skill. And this guy, I've always thought this guy was super fun and underrated when he came out. And then this guy, I'm pretty sure Hirudegarn isn't on Terrifying Conquerors. We'll double check the stats when we see all of this here. But this is a Cell Max, like, buff, right? Because this is a movie bosses character that has big bad bosses. But yeah, I'm just looking at him in the game on my phone. But yeah, he's not on Terrifying Conquerors or Power Absorption. So we got an extreme unit that isn't a Metal Cooler buff, but is in fact a Cell Max buff because he is a movie bosses character. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's start off with Goku, because like I say, I am very, very excited for this Goku. I've always liked this guy. I tried to use him as much as possible until he was, you know, we got to the point where he really was unusable. So let's see what we got. So obviously we know his leader skill. The only update, like 200% leads get, is that the extra 30% categories also get an extra key. We don't really care about that. We're not really going to be running him as a leader or anything anytime soon. Although, to be fair, I use him as a final trump card lead for Battlefield. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Right, so I'm going to get him up in the actual game as well so we can see what the differences are. So his basic effect, key 3 and attack 250%. There's an extra 50% to stats. He has a high chance to crit and a high chance to dodge. So the only thing really there is that they've increased his crit chance to high chance. And then he launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. When he receives an attack, he gets an extra 200% defense. So that's good. When attacking with 12 or more key, he gets 300% attack and 200% defense. Before Easy A, it was only 150 of attack and defense. So quite a bit more attack and a nice little extra bit of defense. Then if he is the second or third attacker in the turn, he gets 259% extra attack and defense, which is an extra 100 from his pre-Easy A. And then crit chance, extra 20%, dodge chance, extra 30%. So if he's in slot 2 or 3, that means he has an 80% chance to dodge and a 70% chance to crit. When HP is 70% or less, he has 259% extra attack and an extra 50% crit chance. So he's just a guaranteed crit regardless of which slot he's in. He has guaranteed crit if you're at 70% or less HP. And then when he receives an unarmed super attack, he has a great chance to nullify it. So unfortunately, they haven't done anything with his super attack counter. I was hoping that they might give him like a once only guaranteed nullification or something like that. But he just has the normal one. And then they won't show the condition because it doesn't change. But remember, he has a standby, which can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 3rd turn, or starting from the 6th turn. Right? So his super attack as well, post Easy A, is greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage to the enemy. That actually hasn't changed at all, which, I mean, that's fair. That's a very good super attack effect, so that's fine. So during the standby mode, because remember, he is one of those characters where he doesn't have an attack when he goes into the standby, so he is unable to attack. Basic effects, attack and defense 359%. That's a little bit of a boost from previous. It was 333. All allies key 3 and attack and defense 59%. That's the same. He has a scouter. He has a great chance to dodge. All of this is the same. But when receiving an attack, he gets an extra 200% defense. Before receiving an attack within the turn, he has 59% damage reduction. So the first time he does get hit, he has 59% damage reduction, whilst also obviously having 70% chance to dodge. For 4 turns from his entry turn, he gets 259% attack and defense and an extra 20% dodge. There we go. So this was the thing that was awkward for this guy, is that he could be in slot 1. The super attack could be like the first attack after him, and then he could get hit by normals in slot 1 and just die. So now, for 4 turns when you go into the standby, he has a 90% chance to dodge, and then the first hit that he does take, not only does he get an extra 200% defense, but he has 59% damage reduction. And then when HP is 70% or less, he gets another 259 attack and a chance to dodge 20%. So if you're on 70% HP or less, he actually has technically 110% chance to dodge. So considering his standby condition is 70% or less HP, then that means technically on the turn that you put him into the standby, he will just have guaranteed dodge, which is very, very strong, funnily enough. And then, of course, when you activate the finish effect, attack 859%. Jeez. Pre-Easy A, it was 333. So 859% and evades enemy attacks within the turn. And then, obviously, the finish effect is that he does the crazy, like, counter punch thing, which... it's not actually listed anywhere. I'm trying to see on the card, like, where it tells you what the details of that actually are for, like, the damage. Because, yeah, like, where's the details of what the attack does? Dragon Fist. Activated when the enemy launches a super attack against the character. Massively raise attack temporarily. Nullifies the super attack and counters with ferocious power while performing a guaranteed crit. So bear in mind, that's the effect of his finish thing. So I guess they can't change that either. So that's why they've put the extra attack percentage on here. So the actual effect of the thing itself is that it massively raises attack temporarily. But then his passive is also then giving him an extra 859% attack. So it's a guaranteed super counter. And then he guaranteed dodges every attack for the rest of the turn as well. So bear in mind, when you put this guy into his standby, if you're at 70% or less HP, he guaranteed dodges every single attack of the turn, and then like counters the super, like, and does massive damage. So it's basically one turn where you're completely invincible, and you do a bunch of damage back to the enemy when they try to super attack you. So yeah, he seems very, very good. He's not like crazy broken. Like, they didn't do a huge amount of stuff with his base passive, but he definitely is very, very good. And he has a lot of crit chance. Like I say, in slot 2 or 3, he has 70% crit as like a base crit chance. And he is an STR character, so he's already got 5 crit in hidden potential as it is. And then his active skill, like the super attack counter, is a guaranteed crit. So he basically doesn't need any crit in the hidden potential. But yeah, he seems very, very good. Looks like they did a good job here. So let's go ahead and see what Harudagan is doing, because this guy had a history of being a bit of a fraud sometimes when it came to whether or not he would get his dodges and everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what they've done for our boy here and how good he'll be for the Cellmax team. So activates the entrance animation. It has no restrictions, so he just gets it. Key for attack and defense 200% for 5 turns. Great chance to perform a crit for 5 turns. So then he has 250% attack and defense and a great chance to dodge. So he just has a base 70% dodge chance. Let me get his details up here again on my phone so I can directly compare the pre-Easy A, post-Easy A stuff. So yeah, before he only had a high chance to crit for 5 turns, so now it's great, and he's got extra key and extra stats. So 250 stats, great chance to dodge. When there's another movie bosses or storied figures ally in the same turn, he gets an extra 15% chance to dodge for 4 turns and 60% damage reduction for 1 turn. So on Cellmax's team, turn 1, he gets 60% damage reduction and is going to have 85% chance to dodge, which is pretty good. He gets 250% attack when attacking, and then after receiving or evading an attack, he gets an additional super attack, which before was only an attack that had a great chance to be a super, so that's pretty good. And then for every attack evaded, he gets 50% defense up to 150. So he only has to dodge 3 times, and then that's that filled out. Because pre-Easy A, it was 10% defense up to 50. So he'd have to dodge 5 times to get 50% defense. Now he has to dodge once to get 50%, and he can do that another 2 times. So that's pretty good. And then his super attack, which is the Phantom Demon Hammer. Previously, it was infinite stack defense and do immense damage. So now it's greatly raised defense as an infinite stack. They're not showing the... Is there not an extra image for the secondary super attack thing? No, because it just all fits into there. So it's greatly raised defense and immense damage. So now he's still infinitely stacking, but it's a greatly raised defense every time as well. And then his transformation condition can be activated when HP is 70% or less starting from the 3rd turn or starting from the 6th turn. So the same as the Goku. And then obviously he transforms into the perfect form Harudagan. So perfect form Harudagan has key for 4 and attack and defense 300%. He gets an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super. He has a great chance to dodge and a great chance to crit. So 70% dodge, 70% crit. When there's another movie boss or storied figure ally in the same turn, attacks effective against all types, and chance of evading 15% for 4 turns. So once he transforms, again on that movie boss team, he's going to have an 85% chance to dodge for 4 turns. When he attacks, he gets 250% attack, When he receives an attack, he gets 150% defense. As the first attacker in the turn, he gets 150% attack and defense. And then after receiving or evading an attack, he gets a guaranteed additional super. For every attack evaded, he gets a crit chance and dodge chance 10% within the turn. Hello? Excuse me? So that means when he transforms, as long as you've got a movie boss ally, which let's be fair, you're going to be running him with movie bosses. So when he transforms, he has an 85% chance to dodge. So you put him in slot 1, so he gets a bunch of extra stats. 85% chance to dodge. He dodges that first attack. And then the second attack, he has 95% chance to dodge. And then if he dodges the second attack, he then has 100% chance to dodge for all of the rest of the attacks. And then once he's evaded 3 or more attacks, he evades enemy attacks within the next attacking turn, guaranteed. So this guy's actually nuts. Because if on the turn where he transforms, let's say there are 3 attacks in slot 1, right? If there's 3 attacks, that means 85% chance to dodge, then 95% chance to dodge, then 105% chance to dodge, so guaranteed, which then means he dodges 3 times. And so then on the next turn when he comes around and you put him in slot 1, technically he would have had 85% chance to dodge refreshed again, but he just has 100% chance to dodge. And technically, I can't remember, this doesn't stack, does it? So when he's on the 100%, I think we found this out when he came out. So on the turn where he has 100% chance to dodge, like on the following turn after dodging 3 attacks, if he dodges 3 attacks on that turn, he then doesn't have 100% chance to dodge the next turn. Because otherwise, technically, you could just constantly then keep putting him in front of 3 attacks and he'd just have 100% chance to dodge for the whole of the rest of the event. But yeah, he seems actually insane. Like, he is now probably like the go-to slot 1 for movie bosses for one of the rotations. Because Cell Max is really good in slot 1 for like the first turn and then potentially the second turn. But now you don't even have to worry about it, because now you literally just put this guy in slot 1 on the movie bosses team on one of the rotations. So this is pretty crazy. And then his super attack post Easy A, which is the Phantom Demon Flame Cannon, is now greatly raise attack for 3 turns. Which, what was it previously? Previously, it was greatly raise attack for 1 turn and do immense damage. Now it's greatly raise attack for 3 turns, greatly raise defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage, and lowers attack and defense. Okay. Yeah, dude, this guy's actually insane. Like, that is crazy. I mean, he doesn't have guard because he literally just doesn't get hit. Like, yeah, somebody actually commented on the Goku tweet, the Goku reveal tweet, saying, oh, a super class shaft, like, the game is just being all extreme at the moment, like wow. And I had to reply to it, and it's like, yeah, so extreme gets like a couple of months of glaze after 11 years of super class dominance, and all of a sudden it's the end of the world. Like, because watch the GDC, watch like the new best units in the game from the GDC, they'll all be super class. So we should enjoy this extreme like renaissance while we are having it. So yeah, Hirudegarn seems crazy good. Unfortunately, I would say Hirudegarn probably does seem better than Goku. Goku will probably do more damage specifically on that standby turn. Because as we said, with Goku, when you go into the standby, as long as you're at 70% or less HP when you go into the standby, he basically dodges everything in the turn and then counters the super for massive damage, which is really good. But yeah, Goku overall, I would say like this Goku is probably better than base Hirudegarn, but you only have to be base Hirudegarn for the first couple of turns. And then perfect form Hirudegarn's probably better than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but he seems very, very good as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Interesting that they provided the Easy A details straight away this early. Chances are they don't come out on the same day though. Dokkan usually waits a few days, so if the Super Saiyan 3 DAIMA Goku banner is out on Wednesday the 29th, I would imagine these Easy A's probably don't come out until the next week, like Tuesday the 4th or something, but I guess we'll see. So let me know all your thoughts on Hirudegarn and Super Saiyan 3 Goku Easy A down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. All right, well, there you go. 2 lots of news all in one day, huh? That's crazy. So we're going to have to change the hidden potential of our characters, because now Harudagon, when he transforms, has a 70% chance to crit. Although, actually, as it turns out, I never gave him any crit in his hidden potential anyway, so it doesn't matter. Does he even need to have more dodge? Probably not. Oh, I've got an extreme in level 10 defense. Let's give him that. Because he stacks defense, so the more his high defense is going to be pretty good. So SDR, SSJ3, Goku, and Int Harudagon are coming. Well, yeah, I certainly didn't expect that, especially not on the same day. Like, who would have thought that would have happened? Yeah, the video is up for my thoughts on the Goku. Obviously, it would help out the channel quite a lot if you watch the video. Obviously, I could say my thoughts on it here now, but it does help me out if you guys actually watch the video. Yeah, because really all you do is just give this guy, even though he's got loads of extra dodge in his kit now, you just give him a bunch of extra dodge, like from his hidden potential, and then, yeah, he just becomes an untouchable monster. Like, so let's see, Super SDR. I must have that Dragon Fist Goku render somewhere. I'm sure I used it in a thumbnail fairly recently. Yeah, there he is. So let's use the actual Dragon Fist standby one, because that one's cooler. Yeah, I'll move the chats back over to the other screen so I can see them while I make the thumbnail. But yeah, so the Easy A's look pretty good. Wait, what's garbage? The active. What, for mini Daima Goku? Where's Hirudagon? Is it Hirudagon? Like, people used to say that as an actual meme, but like, Hirudagon might actually be Hirudagon after this. Like, like on the movie bosses team, he actually is just gonna straight up be Hirudagon. Because now he's like, as I said in the video, he's like the go-to slot 1 unit for movie bosses now. Like, I can't imagine, apart from an event that disables dodge, I can't imagine any scenario now where you're making a movie bosses team and you don't put Harudagon in as like the slot 1 unit. Like, realistically, when are you ever doing that now? Like, I can't think of literally any reason why you wouldn't be using him on the movie bosses team. I mean, obviously, other than not having him, but that's, you know, that's obviously not what I mean. Like, because once he transforms, like, I guarantee you, like, there will be people that get bad RNG, and we'll see Twitter clips of him like dying and stuff, 100%. But like, once he transforms, I guarantee you will have runs where after he transforms, he won't take a single hit for like the whole of the rest of the fight, like, which is insane. Like, that's going to be so good. Remember when Dokkan had dry periods of summons and we had easy skips? Yeah. I mean, I think Daima Goku, as good as he is, like mini Daima Goku, he probably is a fairly easy skip considering that the GDC is like right around the corner now. So I would say, you know, as good as he looks, don't summon for... I mean, I'll talk about it obviously in my summon or skip video, but yeah, I would say he probably isn't worth like summoning for. But I say it isn't worth it. Like he clearly is good, but he's not like a, oh, you have to have this guy. He's not like Metal Cooler, because he's a Goku. Like Metal Cooler, we never expected they would constantly buff his teams. Obviously, the teams that Goku's on are constantly going to get buffs, but they're going to get buffed by other units. So, like, you don't need to have this new Goku in order to be able to make good teams with the categories that he has. Yeah, I don't think I have anything higher than a level 5 for... I don't know why I put 4 on here. Yeah, I don't have anything higher than a level 5. I do have a level 7 extreme. I guess, yeah, to be fair, he has additional on the gold one. Because I do want it, because he's a stacker, so... Do I have a extreme... Ooh. Ooh. Now, what are the chances that I give him a super good... What are the chances if I give him this extreme int God skill orb? What are the chances that I give him this, and then the GDC has like an extreme int LR? Although, to be fair, if the GDC has an extreme int LR, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to pull 3 copies of them. So, I wouldn't be able to use the God Orb anyway. Should I give this to him, Rudigan? I'll put a poll in the chat. You guys let me know. I'm giving you the control of my destiny, aka my skill orbs. So, start a poll. Do I give him, Rudigan, the int God orb? Question mark. Alright, let me know what you guys think. Does him, Rudigan, get the God skill orb? Or do I wait and see if there's another... Let me see. What other extreme int characters do I even have that need a good gold skill orb? I'm not going to give one to Lude. I mean, this Broly, I don't even have 2 dupes, but he's outdated anyway. This Frieza... He's got... I would want him to have additional anyway. I mean, it would be kind of funny on this Boo, but he's useless now, really, apart from memes. So... Do I give him, Rudigan, the God Orb? let's have a look. What are people... What are people going for here for the fate of my skill orbs? So far it's 70-30 for yes. The people want to see him, Rudigan, get the God skill orb. Understandable. But yeah, as before, like I said, with the videos, do make sure you open up the details video and check it out. Wait, no poll on Twitch. Well, let me know on Twitch as well. If you guys let me know. There's a few of you over there, so you can just let me know in the chat. Christopher says save it for GDC. The thing is, if I save it for GDC, first of all, one of the GDC characters has to be extreme in, which, what are the chances? There might be an extreme unit. I mean, last year there was 2. Neither of them were in, so one of them could be, but then I'd have to pull that new unit 3 times. I'm bearing in mind that the GDC is 4 banners, and I'm not going to have a ton of stones. My summon strategy for the GDC, like it usually is for the anniversary, is that I'm just going to be trying to get a copy of the character and then like dipping from that banner and trying to get copies of the other characters. So even if one of the GDC LRs is extreme in, chances are I'm not going to pull 3 copies of them. Unless I get insanely lucky and it's one of those, like, I pull 3 copies in like 2 rotations or something. Like, so I think, yeah, knowing my luck it is, and I get good summon luck, yeah. But I mean, I guess if the unit is good enough, because the GDC units should be like the best units in the game. If the unit is good enough, it won't matter too much that I didn't have that God skill orb, because I can just get something else instead, I guess. But this is like the perfect orb for Harudagon. We've got some calcs already as well. Yeah, so even in base form, Harudagon can get up to like start of turn 4 million defense on the second turn. If he supers a bunch of times in the first turn. And then transformed Harudagon in slot 1 start of turn, if he got 5 stacks in base, so he supered 5 times, which he can super 3 times in a turn, so it would be 1 turn of 3 supers, 1 turn of 2. Start of turn on the turn where he transforms, he's at 2.3 million defense, and when he receives an attack, he's at 5.8 million, which on the first turn where he transforms, we already know he has 1 turn of 60% damage reduction. So even if he gets hit on the first turn when he transforms into Perfect Harudagon, he has 5.8 million defense and 60% damage reduction. And then once he gets a couple of supers off in the turn, he has like 8 million defense. That's crazy. So yeah, Harudagon seems very, very good. What's Goku's defense calcs? Start of turn, turn 1, 500k, but when he receives an attack, it jumps up to 2.2 million. After he's done a super, it's like 2.8. On the active skill turn, it's 3 million. Post intro. Yeah, so his defense doesn't seem particularly crazy. But the Daima Vegeta support is going to be pretty good. And then, technically, he could get the support from AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. Alright, well, let's end the polls. I just realised how the time, so I'm going to be wrapping up the stream. So why did it not post the... Where's the poll results? There you go. 67% said yes. Only 15 people voted in the poll out of the like 70 people in the stream. But I mean, I could give... Well, there was the 5 additional and 4 dodge as well. That would put him up to like 29 dodge and 14 additional. But yeah, this one is pretty godly. Because yeah, all his nodes that could be dodge are all dodge, and then the rest are additional. And then yeah, I don't have a... I mean, technically I have a level 6 dodge. What was the other thing I gave him? Type defense boost. I mean, he might as well just have the extra level 1 dodge, really. And then... what does Goku have? Yeah, so level 8 defense is the best I have for Goku. It's got level 5 combo. Let's double check his passive again. I mean, realistically, because he's going to hit super hard on his active skill turn anyway, so you probably do want him to have like a lot of dodge. Oh. Well, there you go. I have a God Orb for 8 dodge and 4 defense, so just give him that. Oh, and I have a God Orb for 7 additional 7 defense. We'll give him that as well. Because, yeah, I love this unit, so I want him to be juiced. It's a shame I only have a level 8 defense. How many summon points do I have? I think I have enough to get a ticket. I can't remember how many exactly I have. Yeah, 360. So I'm going to double check the stages, and then I'll be able to double check what the banners are going to be. But anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you check out both the videos, even if you weren't in the stream. Leave a comment, let me know that you came from the stream, all that good stuff. Check out the second channel, the link is pinned in the chat. We'll be playing some more Long Dark later. If you haven't seen my second channel, it's called Ningen Plays. It's where I do all my non-Dokkan gaming. So we'll be playing the Long Dark later, which is a survival like sandbox game where you're in a frozen wilderness and you have to just forage and make tools and survive and stuff. We're currently in an area where we're doing a story mission in the game to explore like an abandoned mine to try and find the strange remnants of like a weird secret experiment that's been happening. I don't really know. We're on the trail of that now. So check that out later. That will be in like 10 hours from now, 8 PM UK time. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Appreciate you all coming out. Make sure you check out that post for the community response. I should edit it to say like Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Hirudegarn as well, so people can put their comments in there. But there's the link to that post again. Let me know your thoughts on them over there. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys all again soon. Have a good one.